Welcome to a week of my night routines after work. Since I'm at the office all day, my evenings are really the time I get to myself to reset, recharge, and make the most of those hours after work. Some nights are focused on being productive, others are more about slowing down, so I'm bringing you along for the whole week to show the little habits that help me make the most of my evenings and feel ready for the next day. It is about 5:40 p.m. on a Monday. I just got home from work a little bit ago. I feel like I've really learned how to make the most of my evenings after working a 9 to 5, so I wanted to take you with me every evening this week and just show you a full week of night routines. After work, I stopped and got gas, and then I went to the library and I picked up a new book. As you guys have seen, I mostly read like romance novels, so this is definitely new for me, but I've heard really good things about it. It's called Fourth Wing, and as far as I know, it's like a fantasy fiction book, so I'm super excited to get into it, although it is so big and I'm kind of intimidated, not gonna lie. I typically try to start my Monday nights really strong, and that means doing certain habits that set me up for success the rest of the week. So I try to get a workout in when I get home on Mondays. So I'm gonna go change, put in contacts, and start working out. Also, if you notice parts of the ceiling are missing, that's because we had like a water leak going on. So we're in the middle of getting that all fixed. It has truly been a crazy past couple weeks in this house. It's also all along the entryway ceiling as well. My work is doing a little wellness initiative thing where they gave us all a bingo card, and the bingo card is full of different exercises that you can do. Basically, if you get bingo each week, you get a point, and if you get a certain amount of points, you get some sort of reward like extra PTO or a gift card somewhere. So I decided that I'm gonna do it, and so I included a lot of those exercises in today's workout. Time is flying by. It is 6:53, and I kept my workout clothes on because I do want to go on an outdoor walk at some point. I think I'm gonna go right after dinner, but because it is so late, it is time to start cooking. I've been trying to add a little bit more variety to the meats that we eat because most of the time we just eat ground beef, and it's time to switch things up. So I've been buying salmon, chicken, ground beef of course, and then also these little like chicken bratwursts. I got these from Aldi, and I think I'm gonna put some rice on the stove as well with it. I ended up turning the cucumber into cucumber salad, and then this is the dinner. Kind of a random assortment of things also. Caleb has some grapes and celery, and then he's putting his on bread. It's so much later. My mom and brother actually happened to be driving by our house today, so we asked if they wanted to stop by and visit with us, and they stayed for a couple hours. One thing about my family is that we are yappers, so we can talk and talk and talk well into the night. It is way later than I normally go to bed on a work night. It's 11:09. I just finished up my shower, blow dried my hair, and I'm about to put my skincare on before getting some sleep. I have been so much better at going to bed earlier. Not tonight, obviously, but for the most part, I try to get to bed by 9:45, 10 p.m. and I've been doing so well at that lately. But obviously things come up sometimes, and I'm so grateful that I was able to see part of my family today. They live about an hour away, so I typically see them maybe like once a month. Also, you guys are gonna be so proud of me, but I've been staying off my phone before bed and reading a couple of pages before I go to sleep each night, which has been so relaxing. I finished the Part of Your World book that I have been reading, and if you're curious, I finished it literally right before the day that the library book was due. If you are someone who is a slow reader, I hope that you feel seen here, because truly it takes me so long to get through any book. I always renew it the max amount of times that the library allows me, and I'm always struggling to hurry up and finish it right before that due date. Anyway, this is a book that I had actually purchased from Amazon, so I have no due date with this one. I talked about this in a different video, but one of my friends actually is friends with the author of this book. It's called Fierce Hope: Walking Through Pain with the God of the Universe. This is based on a true story, obviously something that this woman has been through, and my gosh, it's really good. It's heavy at times because this woman dealt with an unfaithful husband, and it kind of just talks about the heartbreak that she experienced through all of that and how she found peace with the Lord through all of it. So it's also very, very encouraging. So I actually started this book on Sunday because I had a very free day on Sunday, and I surprisingly read almost half of it in like 4 or 5 hours straight on Sunday, which was so relaxing, so nice. But I definitely recommend this one. So I'm gonna read a few pages of this before bed, and I'm also trying to decide when to start the new book that I just got from the library today, The Fourth Wing. I'm thinking I should probably start it soon because it is such a massive book, it looks like, and I definitely want to be able to finish it prior to it being due, obviously. But I think for tonight, I'm gonna just read a few pages of this and then start that one hopefully later this week. I'm feeling so tired. Last night was such a late night, and tonight's actually going to be another late night. Tuesdays are volleyball nights, and our game time always changes. So tonight we actually have the latest game time, which starts at 9:10, and it's about a 40-minute drive away. So I probably won't get home till closer to 11. Of course, then I'll need to shower, get ready for bed, all of that. So tonight I'm probably not going to get as much sleep again. Also, I have plans to go to dinner with some people on my team tonight. So I will be leaving at 6:50. Currently it's 5:30. I'm adding a little extra social time into my week, which is something I'm really working on. So that gives me a little over an hour to myself before I have to head out. I think Caleb and I are going to go on a quick walk, and honestly, I might just lay down and rest until I leave because I am so tired, like I said. It's currently 86 degrees outside, which is slightly toasty, but there's also rain on the forecast for the rest of this week. So I'm hoping this isn't my last evening walk, but if it is, I'm definitely going to soak it in and enjoy it. For the little bit of time that I have left before I have to leave for volleyball, I'm going to sit on this chair and read a little bit more of this book. I feel like I'm really flying through it. It's a very easy read. I really am becoming a little reader girly, and that makes me so happy because in the past, I feel like I just never really took time out of my day to read. But I think by giving myself the goal of like 2 to 3 pages a day, it made it so much more achievable to me. I'm truly truly learning to love the little pockets of peace that I find throughout my day. Life is literally so busy, and I feel like there's always noise around us, whether it's from our phone or just things going on. But choosing to have quiet time, whether that's reading my devotions in the morning, going on a silent walk, reading a book curled up in a chair, journaling, those are little pockets of peace that bring so much joy back into my day and help me feel so much more present even when life feels crazy. So I don't know, I was just reflecting on that, how busy today felt for me, and then just sitting there for those 15 minutes that I read my book helped me kind of hit the reset button, settle myself a little, and it made me happy because I truly spent time on myself, even if it was just for a short little amount of time. It brought a lot more peace into my day. That's my little PSA for you today. Find those little pockets of peace for yourself throughout your day. I am leaving now, so I'm about to pack up my volleyball bag and then head out the door. Some of you have asked why I don't vlog myself at volleyball. First of all, I get really nervous vlogging in public, but second of all, when I'm there, I'm really just focused on playing and I don't really want to go set up the camera, and I don't want to vlog other people without their permission. And with volleyball, it would be impossible not to get anyone else's face in the shot. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't vlog myself playing. Maybe one day I will. I'm pulling up to my volleyball game now, and you guys, I literally left my leftovers at the restaurant. I'm so sad. You guys, it is literally almost 11 p.m., 10:54. I just got home because there was so much traffic driving home tonight. So I'm gonna rush, put my volleyball stuff away, shower, and head to bed. It rained quite a bit today, but it's cleared up just enough for us to go on a little walk. So I'm about to change into some walking clothes and do that. I'm trying to decide if I should work out today or not. Honestly, I'm feeling so tired and just really lacking motivation, but my typical goal each week is to do 2 weighted workouts. And then of course volleyball as well. I do volleyball every Tuesday night and sometimes on Fridays. So typically I try to get my weighted workouts done Mondays and Wednesdays, but I'm kind of thinking I should do Monday and Thursday this week just to kind of give myself a little break this evening. Back from our evening walk. It is very wet outside, but it was still a good walk nonetheless. I've decided that tonight I'm going to have a self-care night because I always talk about how important it is to listen to your body, and I am just very drained today from work and not getting that much sleep the past 2 nights. So I'm going to listen to my body. I'm going to take an everything shower. I'm going to have some leftovers for dinner, pour myself a relaxing drink, and then probably watch a movie with Caleb tonight. I feel like this is much needed because the next 2 nights I'm probably going to focus more on editing after work. So this is going to be a very good, relaxing self-care night. Tonight's drink of choice is a cherry limeade poppy. This one is so good. Dare I say, I think I'm more of an Olipop girl than a Poppy though. Which one is your favorite? I'm going in with my favorite ice cream. Honestly, it kind of feels like we're treating tonight like a Friday night, which I'm not mad about. I feel like after this week, we deserve it. I had a long day at work, but I'm home and I'm currently working on uploading a video that my sweet and amazing editor, Brie, edited for me. It is the one, I think right before this one, the Romanticizing My Life vlog. I am also very much so deep into my luteal phase right now, so I can tell that my energy is very, very lacking. I need to get back to kind of cycle syncing my content and only filming during the phases of my cycle where I have a lot more energy, because I feel like I'm so in my head this video thinking that my evening routines are kind of boring right now. I'm just moving so much slower than I normally do. So I hope this video is still somewhat interesting. And yeah, I feel like this is a very realistic week in my life, how I spend my evenings after working a 9 to 5, just the low energy edition. Speaking of starting my period soon, I want to start taking this. It's called Crampy. It's for period cramp support. It's herbal. My friend actually gave this to me for my birthday this year, and this will be the first time that I'm trying it. She says that it really, really helps her cramps, so I'm hoping that it helps mine as well. And I can definitely keep you guys updated as I start to take this more. From what I know, you're supposed to dilute it into 2 or more ounces of water. Now, I think she said it doesn't taste the best, so I'm not hoping for much. Oh, that's a strong smell. Oh, that wasn't too bad, but definitely not the best. Also, yeah, I definitely had plans to cook something else for dinner, but it's just one of those days where I really don't feel like cooking, so I put in a pizza. I feel like this evening is just flying by. It's literally already almost 8:30, and I just spent the last, I don't know, however long, eating dinner, cleaning up the kitchen, and working on my laptop. The video that I was uploading actually came back with a copyright strike because it says that one of the songs that I used is copyrighted. However, I have an Epidemic Sound membership, so it shouldn't be copyrighted because I have the rights to use it. So I'm disputing that. And then also my editor had to go back in on that video, change out the song just in case I need to re-upload. And so she sent that over. I don't know. It's just been a very busy work day. After editing, I ended up helping Caleb with something for a while, and then I got ready for bed, and I've just been journaling. This week is definitely not turning out how I planned. Social media can be so curated, and when you watch it, you see people who are living their perfect lives with their perfect routines and their habits that they do every day. And while I'm someone who loves habits and I love my routines, it is simply unrealistic to be perfect at it every day. And I really, really hope that with my channel, you can see that. You can see what it's like for me to strive for that, but at the same time, I'm going to fall short because I'm human and there's always things that come up in life. I always want to keep my channel as real and honest as possible. Anyway, it is so late. It's 11:20. Caleb is still downstairs working, so I'm kind of just having my alone time, my quiet time. I think I might read a little bit before bed and then get some sleep. Tomorrow I work from home, which I am so thrilled about. already 5:30 on a Friday evening, and boy, am I glad that this week has come to an end. I got my little greens drink and I'm going to do a weighted workout just with my little dumbbells. Like I said, I do try to get 2 workouts in per week, not including volleyball, so this will be my second one because it just didn't work out for me to do it Wednesday or Thursday, but that's okay. I feel like I am in a much better mood today. I think I'm just gonna pull up a quick YouTube guided workout, probably something no longer than 20 minutes, just to get my body moving because I've kind of just been sitting all day working. Okay, I found this one. It is by Fit by Mick and it's a 20-minute dumbbell sculpt workout. I got so sweaty for my workout, and then Caleb and I went on a super long walk outside, which was so nice, but it is so hot outside, so I immediately showered. I am in my pajamas already. It is 7:45-ish, so I'm gonna start making some dinner. Typically, Friday nights are our pizza nights, but because I had pizza last night, I definitely don't wanna have it 2 nights in a row. Not that that would be a bad thing, but I'm gonna make something else. Caleb went to the grocery store and actually picked up some food for us. So I am gonna cook some of the Brussels sprouts that he got. I'm trying to be better at incorporating more of a wider variety of vegetables into our diet. So I'm gonna just saute these in a pan with some olive oil. And then for my main dish, I might put some salmon in the oven, but I don't really feel like also cooking rice. And I don't think just salmon and Brussels sprouts will fill me up. So you see my dilemma. I could do pasta tonight. Caleb is gonna have pizza tonight, so I am just cooking for one because he did not have pizza last night. He ended up having leftovers. Not that you asked for any of this, but I'm clearly in a very chatty mood right now. Okay, pasta or salmon? My heart is calling for salmon. Oh, I do have some baked beans, which aren't the healthiest, but I'm thinking I could actually make these and eat it. Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have some baked beans and salmon, and that sounds so good. Also, as you can see, my kitchen is kind of a mess. So while the food is cooking, I'm going to clean. You sure you wanna have pizza? Because it's about to be a bomb meal. Salmon, baked beans, and Brussels sprouts. Chef's kiss.
Yeah, I really want pizza.
I'm currently editing while watching some Survivor. Truly could not ask for a better Friday night. And if you have watched this far in the video, I just want to stop and say thank you so much. I feel like my journey on YouTube has kind of been a little bit of an up and down roller coaster, specifically with how my confidence is and how I'm feeling about it. There are days where I completely doubt myself and I'm like, what the heck am I even doing? I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to film. And then there are other days where I'm like, okay, no, like I really enjoy this. This is what I want to do. This is what I've wanted to do since I was a little girl. And the fact that you are choosing to spend your time with me watching my videos literally means the absolute world to me. And the comments that you guys leave, like I would not be doing this without you guys. And I just am so incredibly grateful. So yeah, I don't know. All of that to say, I love you. Okay, Okay, so I decided that I am actually going to finish this book prior to starting Fourth Wing, which I hope I don't regret, only because obviously, like I said, that does have a due date with the library. But I'm so close to finishing this. Like, I literally have that much left. So I'm thinking I might be able to finish hopefully by today or tomorrow and then start that one. So yeah, I'm just gonna end my night by getting a little reading in, kind of just relaxing before bed. I have been so good at not being on my phone before bed, which I'm really proud of. I typically do a digital detox hour in the mornings, but it's definitely something that I should start implementing in the evenings. However, I'm probably not going to be super strict about 1 hour, but swapping phone time for reading right before bed has really helped me. So anyway, with that, I am going to end the video here. Again, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Comment down below any video requests you have. Okay, bye. Good night.